What I am about to present to you are not coincidences. Operation Warp Speed. Operation Warp Speed was a public-private partnership initiated by the United States government, aka the Jesuit Order, to facilitate and accelerate the development, manufacturing, and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines, therapeutics, and diagnostics. So Operation Warp Speed in Gematria equals 266, guys. Get vaccinated now equals 266. Seen a lot of headlines saying that. And obviously it's Operation Warp Speed, which is accelerating the development of COVID-19 vaccines. We want people to get vaccinated as soon as possible. Do they really want to help people? Ask yourself that question. Why they're so eager on this happening? Is it for people's health or not? Your decision. So the commander-in-chiefs of Operation Warp Speed are Donald Trump and Joe Biden, who were both Jesuit educated. As you can see here, Commander-in-Chief, Donald Trump, Joe Biden. Can we really trust these people, guys? I don't know why people are putting their blind trust in people like Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Controlled opposition equals 266, and basically controlled opposition are people who are told what to say, and the likes of Trump and Biden are nothing but Jesuit puppets fulfilling their role, and they often act like they want to help the public when it's the opposite. It's the complete opposite. Pretty much any president, guys, is a Jesuit or a Mason. It's as simple as that. And then we just follow orders from these people. We follow orders from people who are members of the order. And how interesting that Pope Francis is the 266th Pope, and he is the first Jesuit Pope. And Operation Warp Speed equals 266. IHS, which is the Society of Jesus, is also interpreted as standing for Jesus Hominum Salvator, which is Latin for Jesus, Savior of men. So this is the Society of Jesus, IHS. And it's an absolute disgrace. The Pope's a member of the Society of Jesus, and as I always say, the likes of Trump, Biden, they're members of it. But Jesus Hominum Salvator equals 266. Society of Jesus, and Pope Francis, the 266th Pope, the first Jesuit, who was a member of it. This stuff is not coincidental, guys. Like 300 million doses of safe and effective vaccines. Okay. Prince Philip died on the day, leaving 266 days left in the year, who for me was clearly a member of the Society of Jesus, like all the royal family are. And this is really interesting. On 15/5/2020, the White House announced Operation Warp Speed to accelerate development, production, and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines. Look at this image. Well, he doesn't need a mask, but they do. All of these guys are member of the order. All of them. And the three-worded abbreviation, OWS is what they call it. Been discussing that. I did a video on the three-worded abbreviations. Look at this. This is the website if you want to check it out. Look at it. The overview. So look, on May the 15th, 2020, the White House announced Operation Warp Speed to accelerate development, production, and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines, therapeutics, and diagnostics to produce and deliver 300 million doses of safe and effective vaccines, with the initial doses available by January 2021. But what's important here, guys, is the May 15, like 155. Because Cladex took place 2 years before, in 15/5/18. I've done a video on Cladex. So look, Cladex was a 2018 pandemic modeling exercise by Johns Hopkins University Center for Health Security, named after the hypothetical infective agent. In the simulation, the hypothetical pandemic resulted in 900 million simulated deaths. So, guys, this was on 15/5, like 155. And 2 years later exact, Operation Warp Speed became active. And just know coronavirus equals 155. Operation Warp Speed became active on 155. Cladex took place on 155. So 15/15/20, that was 65 days after coronavirus was declared a pandemic. It was declared a pandemic, guys, on the 11th of March, 2020. Pandemic equals 65 in gematria, and Bill Gates is 65 years old. He oversaw the event Cladex. And as I've said in a previous video, coronavirus was declared a pandemic on a date that can be written 113. And then the election, the presidential election between Donald Trump and Biden was on November the 3rd, a date that can be written 113, and 113 is the number of deception. Guys, this is honestly, once again, incredible content to show you who's behind this. And it needs to stop, guys. It needs to stop. They're behind this, they're behind these rituals in professional sports. There's no doubt. There's literally no doubt in my mind at this point. So yeah, please share this. Please show it to as many people as you can. And let's stop being deceived, guys. We need to do something about it, and we need to do something about it now.